Have you ever wondered why, even though you eat well, stay active and seem to do everything right, your legs still feel weaker with each passing year? Why does climbing a simple flight of stairs feel almost like scaling a mountain? Why does it take a little extra effort just to rise from a chair? Something that used to be second nature, is it simply a part of aging? Or could something more hidden be slowly working against you? The truth might shock you. It's not always about what you're failing to do. Sometimes it's about what you are doing every single day without realizing the quiet damage it's causing you. See, most seniors unknowingly make a critical mistake, daily firmly believing they're making the best choices for their health. After all, we've been told our entire lives that fruits are nature's gift, wholesome, healing, and essential. And while that's mostly true, there's an uncomfortable reality that no one really talks about. Not all fruits are friendly to aging bodies. In fact, some fruits, the very ones you probably keep stocked in your kitchen, could be slowly undermining your strength. They can silently inflame your joints, trigger persistent knee pain, and sap the power from your legs without you even noticing. Over time, this subtle erosion of strength can make walking, standing, and even balancing more difficult than you ever imagined. As we grow older, our bodies shift in ways we often underestimate. Blood circulation slows down, metabolism weakens, tissues become more sensitive, and foods that once boosted your energy might now be fueling hidden inflammation and pain. Especially certain fruits. They may look innocent, taste sweet, and seem refreshing, but some are packed with acids, sugars, and compounds that disturb your blood sugar, balance, aggravate your joints, and quietly chip away at your mobility. And the scariest part, the damage creeps in. Silently, you won't feel an immediate sting. Instead, it's a slow burn, a creeping calf pain after a short walk, an unusual tightness around your knees, or a nagging ache that won't go away. Until one day you realize that basic movements now demand more effort than you ever expected. Today, I'm going to reveal the 7 fruits that seniors over 70 should seriously reconsider, especially if you want to keep your legs strong, stable, and pain-free. These fruits may look harmless, but the truth behind them could completely change the way you view that colourful fruit bowl on your table. If you care about preserving your independence and strength, stick with me until the very end, because your body might be desperately waiting for this wake-up call before we dive into the first hidden culprit. Take a second and tap that subscribe button and turn on notifications here. We uncover the essential health truths that most people don't dare to talk about. And I'd love for you to be part of this growing, informed community. And hey, if you're already feeling like this message speaks directly to you, drop a 1 in the comments. If you're still skeptical, that's okay too. Type A0. Either way, your feedback truly matters more than you realize. Now, let's get into it. Starting with a fruit you've probably been told is one of the best for inflammation, but for aging bodies, it might be doing the exact opposite. Let's talk about pineapple for a moment. While it's celebrated for its tropical sweetness and refreshing bite, there's a side to this fruit that many seniors don't realize. Despite its reputation as an anti-inflammatory food, thanks to bromelain, pineapple can actually become a hidden troublemaker, packed with natural sugars and strong acids. It can cause a surge in blood sugar levels, something aging blood vessels are far less equipped to handle. That sugar spike can quietly damage the tiny vessels that nourish your legs and feet, leading to poor circulation. Nagging pain, swelling, and heaviness in your lower limbs. Add to that the acidic nature of pineapple, and you have a recipe for irritated joints and lingering discomfort, especially if you're already battling inflammation or arthritis. What's even more dangerous, the effects don't come all at once. They creep in silently day after day until one day you realize you can't move as easily as you used to. But pineapple isn't the only healthy fruit that might be sabotaging your strength. Let's talk about another common offender that many reach for without a second thought. Bananas, soft, sweet, and packed with potassium bananas, are often hailed as a go-to snack for boosting energy and supporting muscles. However, For seniors, they can be a hidden threat. Bananas are rich in fast-digesting carbohydrates, meaning that right after you eat them, your blood sugar spikes sharply. Over time, repeated spikes can cause your body to become less sensitive to insulin, leading to weakened circulation, more inflammation, and, inevitably, aching stiff legs. Have you noticed that heavy feeling in your calves after meals, that dragging ache after climbing stairs? Bananas could be quietly playing a role. And it doesn't. Stop there. Bananas also contribute to fluid retention, particularly in people dealing with heart issues. This retention leads to swollen ankles, puffed up feet, and stiffer joints. You think you're fueling your muscles, but in reality, you might be slowly draining your strength. The sneaky part is how gradually it happens. You won't notice it after 1 or 2 bananas, but months or years of regular snacking could make walking, standing and moving more painful and difficult than it needs to be. If you often struggle with swelling, soreness or fatigue in your legs, it's worth rethinking whether bananas are as harmless as they seem. And if a larger, heavier fruit like bananas can cause so much trouble, imagine what damage a tiny fruit might be doing. That brings us to grapes. The next unexpected culprit, grapes. Small and innocent looking, are a favourite snack for many, easy to eat. Sweet and widely praised for their heart health benefits, thanks to antioxidants. Grapes seem like a smart choice, but when it comes to aging legs, they carry a dangerous secret. Grapes are loaded with fructose, a sugar that's processed directly by the liver. When your liver can't handle the excess, it transforms into fat and uric acid. High levels of uric acid can wreak havoc on your joints, especially in your toes, ankles, and knees. Have you ever been jolted awake at night by sharp pain in your big toe, that stubborn tightness in your calves? After even a short walk, grapes could be silently fueling that discomfort. Fructose not only raises uric acid, but also fans the flames of chronic inflammation throughout the body over time. This means more stiffness, heavier legs, and slower, more laboured movements. And because grapes are so small and easy to munch on, it's dangerously simple to overeat them, turning a handful into 2, 3, or even 4 cups before you know it. You see, even a fruit that's marketed as healthy can be quietly chipping away at your strength. But the list doesn't end there. Next up is a fruit almost everyone associates with hydration and summer refreshment: watermelon, light, juicy, and low in calories. Watermelon seems like the perfect choice to stay hydrated, but here's the hidden truth. Watermelon has a very high glycemic index. This means it acts more like candy than a hydrating food, causing quick and powerful spikes in blood sugar. And for seniors, those repeated sugar surges spell serious trouble, particularly for the legs. When your blood sugar jumps, your body releases insulin to bring it back down, but as we age, our cells don't respond to insulin as efficiently, leading to inflammation. That inflammation shows up where your circulation is already weakest: your calves, ankles, and knees. Have you felt that dull ache after walking just a few steps? That lingering puffiness around your ankles? Watermelon, despite its watery texture, could be quietly making things worse. Most people don't stop at just one slice of watermelon. It's refreshing, so we eat more, and with every extra bite, we feed the cycle of sugar spikes, inflammation, and fatigue. Instead of truly hydrating your body, watermelon could be setting you up for aching, tired legs. And now, let's move on to another beloved fruit that's tied to health: vitamin C. And breakfast traditions: oranges. Bright, cheerful, and aromatic oranges are everywhere, from morning juices to wellness supplements. They're widely celebrated for boosting immunity, but they also hide a not-so-sweet secret for seniors: acidity. As we age, our joints naturally become more delicate, and unfortunately, certain foods we once considered harmless can quietly worsen the problem. Take oranges, for example. While they're praised for their bright flavour and vitamin C boost the high acid content, can irritate sensitive joints in ways we don't immediately notice. That acidity doesn't just stay in your stomach, it travels through your bloodstream, seeping into already fragile tissues. intensifying inflammation, swelling, and stiffness for those dealing with arthritis or poor circulation. That daily glass of orange juice might be doing more harm than good instead of just waking up with mild stiffness. You might experience persistent pain in your hips, a lingering tightness in your knees, and swelling that makes even short walks uncomfortable. You may think it's just another sign of getting older, but in reality, that healthy habit could be slowly chipping away at your mobility. And there's another hidden issue. The natural sugars in oranges can cause blood sugar fluctuations, especially when paired with the fruit's acidity. This combination silently fuels inflammation throughout the body, making every movement, every step, every climb a little heavier, a little more painful. Younger bodies might recover from this easily, but for seniors with slower circulation and aging joints, the damage adds up over time. The hardest part, you're doing it believing you're helping your body, because oranges have always been marketed as the ultimate health food. Now, you know the deeper truth, and speaking of seemingly healthy choices, let's move to another common favourite that hides its own risks. Green apples, crisp, refreshing, and often seen as the healthier apple. Because of their tart taste and lower sugar content, green apples seem like a safe option. But there's a hidden side. Green apples contain two major elements that can be troublesome for seniors: malic acid and natural sugars. Let's start with malic acid, the very compound that gives green apples their tangy flavour, while young, healthy bodies can easily handle it. Aging digestive systems and joint tissues become more vulnerable. Malic acid can irritate the lining of the gut, and once absorbed, can subtly inflame joints over time. This irritation builds up, manifesting as nagging hip pain, uncomfortable thigh tightness, and that strange burning sensation in your feet after long periods of sitting or standing. And then there's the sugar content. Green apples still pack enough natural sugars to trigger blood sugar spikes, which aging bodies are less capable of regulating. This means more nighttime leg cramps, early morning stiffness, and a creeping weakness when trying to tackle stairs or long walks. Even worse, green apples are often eaten raw and frequently snacked on before bed, or tossed into meals without a second thought, leading to constant low-level inflammation and discomfort that builds day by day. Now, if such a basic fruit can create these issues, imagine the effects of a tropical fruit famous for its sweetness. The mangoes, lush, juicy, and irresistible, especially during the summer. But for seniors battling joint pain or poor circulation, mangoes can be a hidden sugar bomb while they taste light and refreshing. They deliver a heavy load of natural sugar, a potent punch that your body processes differently after 60 for a young, active individual. A spike in blood sugar after eating a mango might not be a big deal, but for older adults, that same spike can trigger inflammation deep within the joints, especially around the ankles, knees, and hips. Each sugar surge strains your body's natural balance, promoting swelling, discomfort, and even that burning, tingling sensation in your toes and feet that just won't go away. What makes it worse is how easy it is to overeat mangoes. They're delicious, they don't feel heavy, and so you eat more than you realise, flooding your system with sugar and compounding the damage over time. The seemingly harmless treat can make walking harder, climbing stairs painful, and even standing for long periods exhausting. Natural doesn't always mean safe, especially for aging legs and joints. Now you've seen the full picture. Despite their good reputations, these 7 fruits can actually contribute to weakness, swelling, and joint pain for people over 70. But don't worry, there's good news. There are fruits that can do the opposite, fruits that nourish your body, strengthen your legs, and soothe inflamed joints, allowing you to move with more ease, energy, and comfort. What should you reach for instead? Let's dive into the healing alternatives first. Berries, like blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries, are packed with antioxidants but low in sugar. They fight inflammation, naturally improve blood flow, and are incredibly gentle on your joints. Incorporating them into your diet can mean lighter, more flexible legs, less stiffness, and better overall mobility. Next, cherries used wisely can be powerful allies. Rich in compounds that lower uric acid levels. Cherries can help prevent painful flare-ups of gout and ease burning, aching joints. A small handful can bring surprising relief to those who struggle with persistent joint issues. Choosing the right fruits isn't just about avoiding pain. It's about actively healing your body from the inside out. It's about giving your legs the support they need to stay strong, stable, and free. If you found today's insights helpful, imagine how much better you could feel by making just a few simple changes. Your future strength and mobility are in your hands, and it starts with what's on your plate, while cherries can deliver tremendous benefits. Even a modest serving can go a long way in easing joint discomfort and promoting mobility, but they're not the only powerful ally you can lean on. Let's talk about another unexpected hero, avocado. Yes, avocado is technically a fruit, and it's one of the best choices you can make for your joints and overall vitality. Rich in healthy fats, avocados actively reduce internal inflammation, providing a natural cushion for your joints. They also support steady blood sugar levels, delivering clean, lasting energy without those draining highs and lows. If you're looking for a way to nourish your body while protecting your legs and knees, avocado deserves a place on your plate. Need something even easier to digest? Reach for papaya. This tender tropical fruit is packed with natural enzymes that ease digestion and reduce systemic inflammation. Gentle on aging joints and soothing to the digestive system. Papaya can be a game-changer for anyone looking to feel lighter, more agile, and less burdened by pain. And let's not overlook pears eaten with a little fibre or protein. Pears offer a soft sweetness without spiking your blood sugar. They energize your body in a stable, balanced way, helping your legs stay steady and strong without adding unnecessary strain. Each of these fruits works with your body, not against it. They support circulation. They nurture your joints. They help restore that vital sense of vigor, balance, and serenity that we all seek as the years pass, because it's not just about eating fruit. It's about choosing the right fruits for the chapter of life you're living right now. When you start making mindful decisions that align with your body's current needs, something incredible happens. Your steps become steadier, your mornings brighter, your movements easier. Now, let's close with a few powerful thoughts crafted just for you. If you're still here, if you've stayed with me through this entire journey, one thing is clear: you care deeply about your future. You care about preserving your strength, your independence, and your health. And I want you to hear me loud and clear. It's never too late to turn things around. No matter what challenges you're facing today, you still have time to rebuild. You are not alone in this path. Aging comes with its share of obstacles, aches, stiffness, even fears of losing mobility. And some days it can feel like your body is slipping away from you. But here's the truth: you have more power than you realize. It's not about drastic changes or impossible goals. It's about small, smart choices made day by day, one meal, one snack, one decision at a time. The fruits we discussed today aren't bad by nature. They simply may no longer be the best allies for your body at this stage of life. And that's okay. Aging isn't about giving up. It's about growing wiser. It's about learning how to nourish your strength instead of fighting against your body. When you choose foods that heal instead of harm, you'll start feeling the difference. Less pain, more energy, smoother mornings, lighter, more confident steps. That's what this journey is about. Not fear, not restriction, but empowerment. Now, I would love to hear from you. Drop a comment below. What's the biggest insight you gained today? What change are you ready to make for your future? Let's inspire and support one another, because when we share, we all grow stronger. If this video opened your eyes or gave you a new perspective, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a life-changing tip before you head out. Let me know if today's message was helpful. Type yes in the comments if you're still thinking it over. That's okay too. Type not yet. Every comment matters more than you know.